My name is Patrick Baker. I'm the product manager for JCB large excavators at JCB North America. Today I'll be demonstrating a walk around on our 20-ton offering, the JCB 220X. The 220X is the first in our new generation of large excavators called the X Series. The X Series is a culmination of 4 years of research and development to design and manufacture the very best large excavators in the market. The 220X was launched in North America in June 2018, and the remainder of the large excavator range will be converted over to the X Series design over the next several years. You'll find on the 220X a new, incredibly strong and robust design capable of handling any construction application here in North America. Beginning the walk around on the 220X dig end, you'll find the same boom and arm option as well as hydraulic and attachment options as the JS and JZ models. The boom and arm design is tried and true and has a proven design for strength and reliability. We also offer a factory-ready option for a thumb-ready dipper, which requires less welding, and also comes with high flow and advanced tool select for easy, more accurate, and safer thumb installation. Also, you'll find down the base of the arm is the auxiliary pipework for a hydraulic coupler, making it easy for plug and play. Lastly, you'll find grouped greasing points on all of our boom options, as well as a factory option for 250-hour auto greasing, making greasing on the 220X easier and safer. Now moving to our undercarriage of the 220X, you'll find a fully welded X-frame design, designed for strength and reliability. Just above the undercarriage on our slew ring, you'll find grouped greasing points for easy serviceability. Moving to the tracks, we offer both a 28-inch and a 32-inch Burco track. Lastly, we do offer a factory option for full-length track guides, as well as 2 standard track guides. Moving on to the upper structure of the 220X. The design of the 220X allowed us to widen the upper structure. One reason we did that is to increase the size of our cab and operator station for added operator comfort. Secondly, we were able to make the boom more centralized on the upper structure, making operation easier for the operator. Also, on the upper structure, you'll find extended side skirts and steel paneling protecting all the major components while operating. Continuing to take a look at the 220X upper structure, you'll see that the handrails sit inside the upper structure to avoid any damage during operation. In the event that they are damaged during operation, they are bolt-on and they're easily changed out or repaired. Moving to the first step of the upper structure, you'll find a refueling pump and a dedicated storage area that is easily accessible from ground level. Continuing up the upper structure, you'll find our second step, which hides our DEF tank and DEF fill-up. Moving up to the very top of the upper structure, you'll find our JCB EcoMax 173 horsepower EcoMax diesel engine with no DPF or diesel particulate filter. No DPF or diesel particulate filter means no regeneration, no downtime, and no associated maintenance costs. Lastly, on top of the upper structure, you'll find a dedicated engine work area that's both safe and convenient for the operator. Moving along on the 220X to our hydraulic pump bay, you'll find the latest generation Kawasaki hydraulic pump, as well as a 15% larger Kayaba valve block, increasing productivity. Also, on the 220X, you'll find that all of the hosing and pipe work has been increased by 1/4 of an inch for a more efficient, smooth, and productive operation. Lastly, you'll find that all of the filters and service areas are easily accessible from the ground level, reducing the risk of injury during repair or servicing. Now moving to the back of the upper structure and to our counterweight on the 220X. The counterweight on the 220X is an area of significant change from our previous large excavator models. First, you'll see the logo. The logo is now set back into the upper structure, both protecting the logo and residual value, as well as the major engine and hydraulic components of the machine. Secondly, you'll find 2 dedicated impact points, one on both the left and right side, protecting the machine and major components while slewing. Lastly, you'll find a standard rear view camera, as well as superior rear visibility out of the cab due to our low profile engine canopy. Continuing to move around the 220X, let's take a look at the cooling pack bay. First, looking at the doors, you'll find that the double skin doors reduce noise and vibration. Secondly, you'll find that the cooling pack bay door is the only vented door on the 220X. Lastly, taking a look at our new 34% wider and larger core cooling pack. This cooling pack keeps the engine and hydraulic compartments at optimum temperature to be extremely productive and efficient while operating. Now moving to the 220X electrical bay. You'll find a centrally located IP69 rated fuse box, which is fully waterproof. Also located inside of the fuse box, you'll find our ISO SAE changeover pattern control switch. The 220X features two 12-volt batteries covered by steel trays for added protection of the batteries. Moving to our latest generation PowerCore 2000-hour air filter that not only reduces cost of ownership, but also adds protection to the engine. Lastly, you'll see that this area also doubles as an added storage area for operator tools, shovels, chains, and whatever else they may need on any sort of job site. Lastly, on the 220X, we've moved into the operator station and cab. The 220X features a 15% larger cab than the previous JS220 model. You'll find flat glass on all sides, increasing visibility and reducing ownership cost if and when glass does break. Along with our improved front flat glass, you'll find an improved dual wiper blade offering better coverage. There's added footrests and tracking levers and pedals on the left side of the seat. You'll find an easily located from ground level hour meter reader. Also featured in the new designed 220X cab are the new ergonomic command position joystick and pod mounted off of our deluxe Grammar seat that moves with the operator, reducing operator fatigue as well as increasing controllability and comfort while operating. You'll also find a 7-inch in-cab monitor display that's now formatted and easily controlled by a rotary dial to your right-hand side. We also feature a start-stop push button that no longer fatigues or wears out the ignition starter. Moving from our ergonomic controls, you'll also find that we've increased the HVAC vents from 6 on our previous JS220 to now 11 HVAC vents for both hot and cold climate control. You'll also find a standard cool box over the right-hand shoulder, as well as more dedicated storage behind the operator seat. That concludes our JCB 220X walk-around. For additional information on JCB products and the large excavator range, please visit jcb.com or reach out to your closest local JCB dealer.